Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Shilpi. I'm a holistic health and wellness coach and a skincare formulator, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Now, before we dive in, I wanted to share a few words so that you know the context, but if you would like to go straight to the tips, you could skip this part. No matter the time of the year, there's always a point in each season when our skin decides to cause issues. These issues could be due to many reasons such as stress, diet, hormones, weather, or even your general lifestyle. Now, regardless of the reason though, I always try to apply the most natural and holistic remedies possible, and most importantly, pay attention to my gut. It is well documented that a healthy digestion leads to a clearer skin. Although I think skincare is important, I think it's the small part of the puzzle. I think the bigger part of the puzzle is the diet and lifestyle. So this is what today's video is all about. Today I'm going to share with you guys my top 8 tips, routines or remedies that I believe works for me and that has completely changed my skin. Now this change is the result of gradual habit forming over the past few years. So when you make changes in your diet and lifestyle, do not expect an overnight miracle. It takes about 6 weeks for the new skin to emerge up to the surface, and any visible benefits from dietary and lifestyle changes will take just as long. Now that you know the context, let's quickly dive into the tips. My first go-to remedy is water, and making sure that I'm drinking enough of it because I feel it helps with just about anything and everything. Did you know that our body loses about 1 cup of water just by breathing, and on an average about 2.6 liters of water every day, and you have to replace it by drinking more water. So if you're not drinking enough water, say at least 8 to 10 glasses a day, you're not drinking enough, and that is a problem. Constipation, dryness, acne, frequent illness, fatigue, these are all the signs of dehydration. Just so you know, I drink about 3 liters of water every day, and sometimes even more when my skin is looking rough. So guys, be more conscious when it comes to drinking enough water because hydration is key. Tip number 2 is find your beauty foods. Now you would be surprised to discover that so many food items feature in the beauty aisle nowadays. I can always tell just by looking at my skin that I need to step up my diet game, and I stick to a primarily plant-based diet. So when my skin is looking rough, I go to my favorite beauty foods such as papaya, avocado, leafy greens, walnuts, sunflower seeds, green tea, and I avoid food that could cause inflammation such as sugar, dairy, gluten, and refined carbs on a regular basis. By eating the correct balance of foods, you feed your skin the vital nutrients it needs to help it stay healthy and hydrated. For example, eating a minimum of 5 portions of fruit and vegetables every day, eating enough vitamin C and E, and eating healthy fats such as avocados, nuts, and seeds. And most importantly, eating a well-balanced, healthy diet and staying away from the fat diets. Tip number 3 is plants, herbs, and fiber. Now pictured here is a very cleansing blend of organic flaxseed powder, dandelion root powder, and fenugreek seed powder. This combination is pretty simple to make. All you have to do is take all the ingredients, put it in a blender jar, and make it into a fine powder. You can add 1 tablespoon of this to your yogurt, smoothies, and cereals. Now, I want to preface that I am not a doctor and I'm still learning, but in the learning process, I've had some amazing benefits with these herbs, especially when it comes to balancing the hormones. But it is still advisable that you talk to your doctor before taking any herbs medicinally, especially if you're pregnant, you're nursing, you're trying to conceive, or you have any other health issues. Tip number 4 is supplements. Now, I truly believe that real foods should be our main source of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, and it is possible to get all these nutrients by eating a well-balanced and healthy diet. But sometimes we may need supplements for some specific reasons and to fill in the gap between the diets. Vitamin C, vitamin D3, cod liver, and zinc are some amazing skin-loving supplements and can be added to your routine. especially zinc if you're suffering from acne, because studies have found that people who suffer from acne are most likely to have zinc deficiency. Now, deciding whether to take the dietary supplements and which ones is a serious matter. Learn about their potential benefits and any risk they may pose first. Speak to your doctor or healthcare provider about products of interest and decide together what might be best for you to take, if anything at all, for your overall health. Tip number 5 is gut health, prebiotics and probiotics. Now, prebiotics is a dietary fiber that acts as a fertilizer for good gut bacteria. Or in simple words, it is the food for the probiotics in your gut. Onion, asparagus, ginger, garlic, oats, apple, these are some amazing prebiotics. Try adding these as much as you can in your daily routine. Probiotics, on the other hand, is the live bacteria that can be found in fermented foods such as yogurt, fermented veggies, kefir, kombucha. Adding these foods to your daily routine not only helps to improve your digestion, but also promotes healthy weight. Now, if you're new to this gut-skin concept, I would highly recommend reading this book called The Beauty of Dirty Skin. The author is a derma. Her name is Whitney Bow, and she's amazing. She's pretty much clear about the concept, and her concept is pretty much easy to understand and very practical. Tip number 6 is sleep it off. Now, getting sufficient amount of sleep is must, especially when your skin is not looking its best. I'd say roughly about 7 to 9 hours a night. Now, whether it's dullness or acne, a good night's sleep has the potential to help with these skin issues. Remember, a sleep-deprived body is a stressed-out body, and a stressed-out body releases cortisol, which is responsible for everything from acne to fine lines. Not only that, when we sleep, our body produces new collagen, which helps in preventing premature aging. So before you guys give that bone broth a whirl, try improving your sleep habits, people. Tip number 7 is sweat it out. Now, I know a lot of us don't love to work out, but trust me, it has some amazing health benefits and it has skin benefits too. It may seem a little counterintuitive to either sweat through workout or even an infrared sauna. Your pores open up and release the buildup inside of them. Now, remember how I talked about cortisol and how it can impact your skin's health? Well, when you work out, your body produces less cortisol, which helps in preventing breakouts and lowering the stress. So working out definitely makes a lot of difference when it comes to your skin's health. Now, for those of you who don't love to work out, what you can do is you can start small, take baby steps, make it a habit, and then eventually increase from there. Tip number 8 is sun protection. Now, a lot of us think that since we're not stepping out every day, we don't have to worry about sun protection. But trust me, that's not true. Sun damage can happen on a cloudy day. It can happen even indoors if you're sitting close to a window. It can also happen in dark-skinned people. So, no one is immune to sun damage. So when it comes to protecting your skin from the sun, it is important to understand why sun protection is a must, regardless of your age, color, or the time of the year. You have to be conscientious of the damaging UVA and UVB rays of the sun. Now, we often see these acronyms on our skincare products, cosmetics, and clothing, but do you know what they mean? SPF is the sun protection factor that gives you an idea of how long you can stay in the sun before your skin starts to get red. UVA is the ultraviolet A, which is the long wave, and UVB is the ultraviolet B, which is a short wave. These are two very different types of radiation that can damage your skin. To make it simple, remember UVA as A for aging and UVB as B for burning, as these are the rays that burn your skin. In short, adopting a sensible attitude to the sun is the best way to minimize the risk of sun damage to the skin. For example, always apply sunscreen whatever the season. Always look for broad spectrum protection on the label. Apply sunscreen at least 15 to 20 minutes before going into the sun. So the bottom line is everything is connected, and if your skin is acting up, it's trying to tell you something. And for this reason, I like to take more holistic approach to help my skin heal both internally and externally. Well, that pretty much completes the video. If you guys enjoyed watching it, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button icon. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!